Hello everybody, it's VerticalSandwich. Welcome to Post Commentary Bully, a video of collection stuff all tagged together so that you don't have to watch a bunch of garbage.
Okay.
So, what I'm going to be showing are errands like this that I found while I was running around. I focused first on lawn gnomes and then on G&G cards. I will show every errand I do, all the rubber bands, and all the clothing I buy, and all the races I do during that period of time. Okay? Yeah, VerticalSandwich sounds great! So there, return your dog, 15 bucks. Beautiful. Now, most of our lawn gnomes are going to be in Bulworth Vale or whatever, so that sign should be your indicator of where we're at right now. There's a rubber band under this tree we never got.
Around everywhere?
And a lawn gnome right here. So, this is, like, Bulworth Vale Park, or whatever, and there's actually 2 lawn gnomes right over here.
You'd all be living in Shantytown.
So there's our location. So that looks like 16. I did miss recording one of them. And we also missed a rubber band back there, which we'll get a little later. Now this is the overlook on the way down to the beach.
So much stuff. Just
Boom,
lying
rubber
around.
band. And then on the way down to our beach save spot is another rubber band. So I'm going to run a continuous little thing all the way down to this other rubber band so you can see it. But it's pretty obvious at night. It's right here.
That's for me.
And then this path leads down to our lighthouse on the beach. Now, right here in Tad's house, there was a gnome that I broke and I didn't record it. There's also a rubber band in his gazebo. And there is lawn gnome number 18, apparently. I'm gonna take the game's word for that. I'm gonna try to keep a count because I have trouble reading the text on my preview screen. And I climbed up here. There's nothing up here. Alright, and this is in that house where we hit that gnome and I said we missed a rubber band. Well, that's the rubber band we missed. Right at that ramp. It's a pretty distinct looking house in Bulworth Vale. Kinda hard to miss. There's also a very obnoxious dog in this yard, if I remember correctly. But don't quote me on that. We quote you all the time, VerticalSandwich! This is Tad's garage, by the way. Okay, so this house has a very distinct kind of over the fence, closed gate, and then crawl through this whole area. We're going to be coming back here during... There's a rubber band in this yard that I miss, that I still haven't gotten, that I'll be recording in live commentary. Because like the last 9 rubber bands, I actually did a practice file and completed them in my practice file. So that looks good. That was gnome 19, so we haven't missed a gnome yet. That's nice. Alright, and this is house 22. When you look at these gates, they have numbers next to them, which is super handy, by the way. So, there's 22. And they go roughly in order. So I have to go around the side here. There's a broken gate. House 22, gnome 21, I think. Or maybe that was 20. I don't even know anymore. Okay, so in the new area over on these docks that we could swim to from Bulworth Academy, there actually is a gnome on this barge.
being cool, ain't you?
So that's that. And then running up these docks,
Will you get back my package?
I got this guy's errand where it's just retrieve a package from the sunken boat, which is very obvious when you're swimming from Boworth Academy. You have to pass right by this boat, and I go get this package. There's a rubber band on this boat that I somehow missed. It's like the tiniest thing in the world. I ran all around it and still missed a rubber band on it that we have to come and get later, I think. I think I actually get it during just regular running the game kind of stuff. It seriously is in the one corner I haven't touched. Like, if I hadn't kind of gotten stuck there, I might have gotten it. Later, this is going to get excruciatingly boring. There's 2 escort missions in a row where you have to walk holding somebody's hand. Ugh. So ridiculous. Not to mention all the clothing buying. I do make sure to buy the last bit of clothing to get the reward, which... in live commentary. And the reward for buying all the clothes in the game is
what you're looking for?
amazing.
Thanks, big guy. You're a good kid, you know.
So that's that. Onward into our new area, Sky whatever industrial park or. And there's our general area right now. To the left is that little dock area we were just running around on. We missed a couple things on there, which again we'll get. And then I took this guy's errand, and this guy's errand is kind of just... I mean, it's enough. It's shooting satellite dishes. It's another reminder that I'm not very good with the slingshot. How about that? Does that work? Which, by the way, these gates in fences, you can blow these up, or punch them and they'll, or charge through them. I mean, I learned that a little later, but at this point, didn't have a clue. Yeah, I accidentally shot an innocent passerby. It was not a smart move. But it was an accident. I mean, you can't really... There's not a lot of distinction. I mean, what's a smart accident, really? And then this one, I just got the wrong perspective on it. You can kind of see bits of it, but it just apparently doesn't work that way. Like right there, I can clearly see pieces of it. I clearly get the lock on, but I didn't want to hit somebody like random again.
Why can't I keep them?
I also like how these 4 satellite dishes were putting him out of business. Alright, so from this trailer in the middle of kind of this housing area, if you run this way, past the tattoo trailer, there's an area of fencing. Up and over, there's a lawn gnome.
But I can run too.
You can run, but I can run too.
I think you'll be able to help me.
Alright, and then I went back to the asylum
I'll pay you
to
get
see
some
what I
runaway
could do
crazies
there.
back here.
All right,
Who knows
I'll do
what
it.
And there was an errand to go find crazy people. And I was just like, seriously. Which, by the way, of all the errands that should have paid like hundreds and hundreds of dollars, this is one of them. These are mental patients. Like,
Hey there.
and don't get me wrong, like, the majority of people who are in mental institutions are not, in fact, dangerous or homicidal. I mean, I get it, we all, you know, the stereotype of crazy people is dangerous, crazy people, but You know, just because someone is incapable of smoothly blending into the society in which we live does not make them dangerous to said society. I mean, something as debilitating as agoraphobia, where you're afraid of wide open spaces. Like, you have a crippling fear of wide open spaces. Like, that doesn't mean you're going to attack the first person who looks at you strange. It just means you really can't. Like, going to the grocery store is a debilitating thing. A friend of mine once who had been institutionalized, when people would talk about crazy people that way, he would go, "Those crazy people are my friends." Like, that's just the only thing he would say. He'd just go, "Those crazy people are my friends." I don't know, he taught me a lot. Everybody called him Wild Bill. His name was Bill. So, there we go. We got the institutionalized back to their home. And then I went to check things on the ground here. There is a gnome next to the Watcher, by the way. And then the only way I could figure out to get out of here was to get busted. And I showed that. I showed getting busted and going to sleep. Because I love the getting busted in the institution, where they just drug you. It's so violent. It's so crazy. See, there I went. Crazy. See? This.
Listen, troublemaker.
Anyway.
Just scram, all right?
Sorry, Bill.
Try to pull a fast one on Theo, and it's time for the closed curtain lecture.
The closed curtain lecture. So, when we come back, we're probably going to have about 3 videos of this, maybe 4.
Why are you doing this crap?
But when we're done, we'll have all of the available Grottos and Gremlins cards. We will have all the lawn gnomes. And most of the clothing. And only 9 more rubber bands to get, I think. And I'll have those all scripted. So, I will see you guys for that. Thank you for watching. I do appreciate it. And you guys take care. Bye, everybody.